So for the past 5 months, I've worked on this video about shut-ins and hikikomoris. This was based on the anime Welcome to the NHK, and I wanted to express the lessons I learned from it. Unfortunately, my file crashed and corrupted, and now it's unopenable, and all I have left are the animatics and audio. So here are the remaining scraps of what I could salvage, and let this serve as a good lesson to always back your files up. Please enjoy my failed video. Being a shut-in, specifically one with a smudge of social anxiety and depression. Are we shut-ins, hikikomoris, neets, otakus, gamers? We are quite a misunderstood bunch. Are we unemployed antisocial ramen-eating neck-bearded otaku gamer nerds who live in our mother's basement, children too afraid to face reality? Maybe. As an introverted shut-in, we don't want to go outside. Are you crazy? We like being alone. Eating when we want to eat, watching when we want to watch, and sleeping when we want to sleep. Nothing feels more cozy. A level of self-awareness is created when around others, making it hard for us to relax. Only when we're alone can we fully unwind without having to worry about how we're perceived. When we do have to go outside, we'll spend a lot of energy planning and psyching ourselves up in preparation for it. It's hard to break out of a shell when there's so many incalculable risks outside ready to humiliate us. From delivering a presentation to something as small as picking a seat on the bus, there are eyeballs everywhere waiting to judge us. And you may be saying to yourself,
stop being so paranoid, stop being so depressed, don't be a bitch, tough as savage, face reality, social.
Shut up. It's not some kind of phase or something we can just get over. It'll take many small steps and maybe some guidance to put us on the right track. However, this never happens when the social stigma around shut-ins causes people to look down on us and treat us like trash, which only makes us want to scuttle back into our shells. We truly do appreciate it when friends ask us to hang out, but if we deny them, they take it as an insult. And on the off chance we do decide to hang out, it is extremely exhausting due to a paralyzing fear of public embarrassment. Don't worry, we don't need the outside. We have everything we need inside. It's safe in here, no one can judge us, no possibility of embarrassment. We're in total control. We can even socialize through Skype and Discord. We can use Google Maps to travel the world. See, not so much of a recluse now, are we? But on those sleepless nights when there's no one online, we're left with the self-hatred that reminds us of every mistake and regret we have. Hey, remember that time you carelessly crossed the road and almost got hit by a car, causing an inconvenience to everyone on the road? How about that time you got yelled at by an old man for parking slightly over his driveway? Remember when you said something offensive in front of a bunch of social justice warriors and got the death stare? It sends us on a demotivating spiral of depression. By the time we want to reach out to someone, it's too late. We don't want to burden them with our problems, they probably don't even care. Nobody needs you, nobody wants you, you're a waste of skin. As irrational as these thoughts can be, over prolonged periods of isolation, they feel more believable. That's when we turn to anime, movies, music, reading, gaming, anything to sedate ourselves from the pain. Sometimes, they can even be powerful enough for us to gain enlightenment and the strength to carry on. In the end, being a shut-in is actually a luxury. How much longer can you afford this lifestyle before you'd be forced outside? If you have friends asking you to hang out, then you already have people who care about you. We all desire love and understanding, but our fear of pain is what drives us to isolate ourselves. However, if you want to be loved and understood, you need to accept the risk of pain and suffering. Isolating yourself from reality only leaves you with the reality you can create inside. It may run parallel, better, or worse, but like it or not, you live in this reality. Being a shut-in only negates your problems, it doesn't solve them. You can't run away forever. Life may have its ultimate lows, but it will also have its ultimate highs, and you'll never experience them staying inside. You may never reach the ultimate high, or even get over your problems. It may feel like you're rolling a boulder up an endless hill, but as long as you have the hope that someday you might reach the top, you can live on. And you'll never know until you try. As long as you live, something good will happen. So how was it? Was it too edgy, or did I actually bring up some good points? Either way, I won't be finishing this, as I'm just still devastated from losing 5 months worth of work on it. Anyway, remember to always back up your files. Peace out.